The Model D wireless really surprised me, and I'm not the only one. Even MinuteTech and Boardzy were shocked, and it takes quite a bit to impress those two. Not only is the quality of the mouse actually good, they took a lot of the things that I did not like about the Model O series and fixed it in this mouse. Now starting off with the obvious, obviously the shape is down to preference, but I do much prefer the ergonomic shape of the Model D. There's no longer this crazy amount of post travel that you will find in the Model O, which makes the clicking experience feel a lot better. Not only that, the switches they're using are Kales, which means that it's gonna last a lot longer than the arm mounts they've been using in the past. Now moving on to my favorite upgrade, the skates. They've added extra skates so the mouse has a much better gliding feel compared to the Model O, which is something that I've always talked about and despised about the mouse. If you look at the glide of the Model O and the Model D when I spin them, the Model O stops a lot more abruptly while the Model D does come to a slower stop. Now, obviously these skates are something the Model D wired already implemented, but I think they should be a staple across all their mice, including the O and O-, since it'll make the gliding experience on those mice feel a lot better as well. And yes, for all of you Minecraft players, this mouse can drag click and butterfly click, the exact same CPS that the Model O wireless and wired can do. Now, there are only two things I'll watch out for when buying the mouse, and the first thing is going to be the slam clicking problem it has. Lightly tapping the mouse on the table without clicking on the buttons will cause the clicks to activate sometimes, so if you're an FPS gamer, I would not recommend this. This is not a quality control problem because it's consistent across all copies of the mouse that I've seen so far. And on the topic of quality control, even though this mouse is a lot better in that aspect, there are still a few pretty shabby copies going around, and MinuteTech has had its hands on two of them, so do be careful and make sure you have a warranty when you're buying the mouse. If you play Minecraft and you can't decide between the Model O and the D, I would 100% recommend the D instead because of all the features that I mentioned just now. If you're an FPS gamer, I would recommend using other companies' products because I think there are better options out there. Glorious, if you keep on improving your mice and taking feedback the same way you've been doing so far, you're gonna be at the top of the game in a few years. So keep it up and peace out.